Yes, indeed, YouTube. It is your guy, 74 Midwest Base. And as you can see, we are back with Kia Base, the budget beast. Yes, indeed. So what we got going on for today is we're getting a little bit of voltage drops. So we checked everything, multimeter here at the battery, charging at 14.2, 14.3. We checked it, the negative here to the positive right there, charging still at 14.3. When we got to this side, we were dropping all the way down to 13.8, 13.7. So what that let us know is that somewhere in this fuse box, we were getting major voltage drop. So what we did, took it apart. You know, this has been in here for a while, a few years, 3 years, maybe 4. So took this out, and what we found is that this terminal on this side was completely loose from the plastic. Overall, at the time, it had vibrated, the screws loose, and also it had developed some, I wouldn't say dirt or corrosion, but it wasn't making a secure connection there. So as you can see, we got in there, we sanded everything down, cleaned everything out, put it back. Fuse was still good. And now, fast forward, we are officially charging 14.3 all the way to the trunk, which has helped our voltage drop tremendously. But as everybody knows, we got the brand new lithium build that we just finished. So we're going to be installing that in the back of the Kia Base, the budget beast, replacing that Optimal Blue Top that's been back there for a while, which is still performing great, awesome, holding voltage, resting at 12.7. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with that battery. We just want to see the difference between our voltage drops now, which now we're dropping down to about 12.5 full tilt. So, like I said, we still got the, I'll just show you guys. For anybody that, like I said, haven't been subscribed, just might be stopping by, it's your guy, 74 Midwest Base. Consider subscribing and also hitting that notification bell for all notifications. So, like I said, Kia Base consists of a single 12-inch custom subwoofer, best budget amp of 2021, the Woody 8808.1D with the custom 24/7 amp guts. And what we're talking about now, the Optima series blue top we painted is going to be getting replaced. But before we do that, what we're thinking about doing is, like I said, we got the big 3 on here and installed the way it should be. As you can see, we've got our charge wire coming in there, going to the battery. And then we've got our wire going to our fuse. Now what we're thinking about doing is taking this battery here out of line. Like I said, it already has a charge wire from the factory, which is more than enough to keep this battery charged as a starting battery. And what we're thinking about doing is like I said, bypassing this battery and going straight from our secondary charge cable straight to the fuse box, which will essentially take this battery out of line. We're going to see how that does with our voltage change and voltage drops, and then possibly, most likely, run it like that to our secondary lithium in the back, so we won't have to worry so much about this one interfering. But like I said, we also do got our battery isolator. Check some of the previous videos for that, and we'll get that installed too. But for now, this is what we're going to be doing. So like I said, I can't hold the camera and also do that, so I'll pause and come back to it. So just for a reference, before we do anything, let's start the car, see where it's charging at. So as you can see right now, we are charging at 14 volts, and this meter is connected at the amp, not at the secondary battery, but at the amp itself. So right now, as you can see, we're charging at 14.1. Get that switched out and see if we have any difference. Yes, indeed. So fast forward a little bit, and this is how we've got it. Just temporarily, we've got it tightened down on the top. Since this is the style that has the wire that goes in, we've got it tightened down on the top. It's temporarily right now, testing purposes to see how the voltage does. So we're gonna stick this on. You see. All right, so fast forward a little bit more. Like I said, being fully transparent with you guys. So when we went to tighten this up on this side, this is the other side that goes back towards the amp. And as you can see, the little Allen key to tighten that down is missing. So this was just kind of sitting in there. And like I said, we just tightened these up about 2 days ago, about 2-3 days ago. We cleaned all this off, tightened it up, and just within 2 or 3 days from the vibration, that Allen key that holds the wire in has come out. So we do not like, nor do we recommend these type of fuse holders. This is one of the ones that we had from a long time ago. But like I said, if you guys are buying fuse holders, do not get these kind. They come loose, and like I said, if I've been driving reckless or that it came out and touched against the body of the car, we would have had some problems. So, like I said, if at all possible, get the ring terminal fuse holders, because with the lock washers, you don't have to worry about those coming back out. So like I said, we'll get this tightened back up and get back with you. Yes, indeed. So fast forward, we got everything tightened up. Like we said, we were gonna run it. As you can see, no more terminals going to the starting battery. Everything's bypassed directly to the fuse box like we said we were gonna do. We're gonna test it out like this for a little bit, see how it works. So never mind the tape or anything. Like I said, this is just temporary for testing purposes. If we decide that we like it, we're gonna take this fuse box totally out and put the ones we like in there. It'll be nice and neat like it should be. Also, in the back, we've got our 72 amp hour lithium installed. It's indeed the best budget lithium of 2024, possibly. Like I said, it's 72 amp hours. That's it. LiPo cells. We did the calculations on this. It should be good for at least 2,000 watts, no problem. Like I said, with the stock alt and everything just like this, 2,000. So, not too much more to be said. This is Kia Base, the budget beast, the rebuild 3.0. So the original Kia Base version 1, we had two 12s, the Ascendant Audio Chaos 12s, speakers facing forward, super windy, everything like that. We started off on American Base VFL 4800.1D, which we still have, and it's working perfectly. Then we upgraded to the Stetson 8K, and we had that in here for a while. Then we changed to version 2. Version 2 is when Kia Base became officially the budget beast. We took the two 12s out, the 8K out, and we put the single custom 12 in on the Woody 8808.1D, the best budget amp of 2021, I believe. And we've ran it like that. Like I said, everybody that's been around, you know, this car as it sits now is a champion. We've won trophies and plaques. So, like I said, it's been this way for a couple years. So now it's time for the rebuild. So, as everybody's seen, we started with the rebuild. We got a new 4-channel. We got new lithium. everything like that. Stay tuned. We'll reveal the sub that we're doing. We're contemplating whether to stick with that single 12 box or to go to a smaller box. Like I said, this is pretty much not our vehicle anymore. So like I said, we'll talk with the owner, see what they want. Possibly be going to a smaller sub, but we don't want to lose too much output, so stay tuned for that. Or maybe we'll hold on another year with the 12 and just change out the speaker, see how much louder we can get with the single 12 setup and Kia based the budget beast. But whatever we do, it's most definitely staying Kia based the budget beast. So it will be a budget setup, just a different setup. Yes, indeed, Tube, it is your guy. We out of there, man.